All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Current time right now is 9:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we definitely have something going on for tomorrow, guys. We're definitely going to do a quick update on this real quick. So basically, we have a live brief update on the slight risk in Ohio for Thursday, tomorrow, January 19th, 2023. So an intense mid-level jet of near 110 knots will definitely be present. And long photographs indicate fast storm motion, guys. We'll definitely have to watch out for this. This will be across western and central Ohio. So widespread showers expected Thursday morning. This will give way to low top storms. So this is definitely going to be very interesting for sure. This will happen in the the afternoon to the evening hours. And damaging winds, moderate hail, flooding, and a brief tornado are the main threats for tomorrow. So we definitely have to watch out for this for sure. So let's flip over to Radar Omega real quick, guys, so we can get a handle on what's going on. So you guys can definitely see that broad slight risk area definitely listed here from the SPC. So definitely take a look at this. Let's click on this and go into the actual forecast discussion here. So there is a slight risk of severe thunderstorms into west central, into north central Ohio here. So isolated to widely scattered severe gusts are possible from eastern Indiana through central and northern Ohio on Thursday afternoon to early evening hours here. A mid-level low initially over the northern Missouri area will move into the east-northeast to the lower Great Lakes by early Friday morning. An intense speed max of 110 knots at the 500 millibar level will move through the base of a larger scale low pressure system. A cyclone over north-central Illinois will become occluded during the period as an intended front sweeps across the Ohio Valley and southern Appalachians into the southern United States, southeast here. So basically what we're looking at is scattered to widespread showers early Thursday morning and associated with a warm air advection regime will quickly depart the region by midday. So definitely have to watch out for this, guys. Primary mid-level vorticity lobe will rotate through the base of the trough from the Mississippi River onto the Missouri-Illinois border, east into the Indiana-Ohio border. So basically this is tomorrow afternoon, guys. So cold air advection in the mid-levels coupled with some boundary layer heating will act to weakly destabilize the air mass from eastern Indiana into Ohio. A cluster of low-top convection will likely develop by early mid-afternoon over Indiana. Long photographs indicate fast-moving storms, and this activity will likely spread into northern Ohio by early evening. Severe gusty winds appear to be the primary severe hazard, but small to marginally severe hail and or a brief weak tornado or two definitely cannot be ruled out, guys. So we definitely have to watch out for this as well. We do have a little bit of a threat down into Alabama and Georgia as well. So the remnant band of convection will continue across the Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia vicinity early in the morning. This band will likely weaken and dissipate by late morning as it continues to move into an air mass more hostile for deep convection. So a few flashes of lightning, perhaps a strong wind gust down through Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia through tomorrow morning is definitely possible. But we're definitely focusing on this severe weather event here, this slight risk. This is from Findlay to Lima down through Bellefontaine and Mansfield here. So you can see this is south of Toledo and southwest of Cleveland, Ohio here, and to the northwest of Columbus. So you can definitely see this broad area. Let me switch over really quickly to pivotal weather, just to show you guys what's going on here as well. Hopefully this shows up here. Let's see. There we go. All right, guys. So this is just like sort of the average sounding that we have for this area. You can definitely see this this elevated mix layer here. Definitely prominent. So we're definitely going to have the chance for gusty winds for sure, especially with those 110 knot winds at the 500 millibar level, so in the mid-levels here. So it's definitely going to be able to tap into that. These storms will tap into that, bring down gusty winds. Downburst definitely possible here. SRH values of 126. So that's leading to the marginal severe risk that we have here. And you can see those sort of curved photographs here from the 0 to 1 kilometer. It's definitely not as well curved as we would like to see for tornadoes. However, it's still possible that we could squeeze a tornado or two out of this. So surface cape will be about 606 joules per kilogram, forecast to go up to about 700. So definitely modest instability in the area. So we're definitely still looking at a marginal severe risk here. So definitely damaging winds is definitely going to be the main threat. And then as these low top cells, if they can reach into the mid levels, possibly we could definitely see some moderate hail to a quarter size, up to $half size for sure. So that's definitely not out of the question. And with the 0 to 1 kilometer shear here, we could definitely see possibly maybe some streamwise vorticity. This critical angle of 59 is definitely sufficient of that. So we'll definitely may be able to squeeze out a tornado or two through tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening through Ohio here. So we definitely have to watch out for this. You can definitely see the low top cells here, so they're definitely going to be around the 700 millibar range, so about 3 kilometers in the atmosphere. If they do, however, grow into about 6 kilometers, we'll definitely have a more sort of robust hail threat and tornado threat. But right now, definitely looks like damaging winds will be the primary threat tomorrow. So damaging winds in excess of 70 miles per hour are certainly possible throughout Ohio. Let's switch back over to Radar Omega, and we can tune into where that severe risk is, just to reiterate once again here. So let's switch over here. So yeah, you guys can definitely see this broad area of slight risk here. This is to the south of Toledo. So this is extending from about Norwalk here to Fremont, down through Tiffin, Findlay, Upper Sandusky, Galion, Mansfield, Ashland, Marion, Kenton, all the way down through Bellefontaine here, Delaware, Urbana, Springfield, Sidney, and Greenville. So these are all areas that are affected by this slight risk as well. We also have a marginal risk. We definitely have to take a look at this as well. So this is definitely possible. We could get brief spin-ups within this marginal risk. However, I definitely think that the brief spin-ups are going to be maintained here in the slight risk. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye out on this. For any storms that do make it into the marginal risk and into the general thunderstorm risk, you can see the World Weather Authority studio here in Pittsburgh may experience some of these storms around 9 p.m. tomorrow. So we'll definitely be out there, at least try to get out in the area. So we'll definitely see what happens here for sure. Let's take off this risk here so we guys can show you the composite future radar here. So let's go here. Let's go down to severe weather. We'll definitely take off the risk here. You guys can definitely see this rain definitely entering the area. It's, let me actually go back a little bit here. So you can definitely see throughout the overnight hours, we definitely have some heavy rain coming through Columbus, Bellefontaine, Mansfield, up through Cleveland, eventually into the Pittsburgh area around 6 a.m., 7 a.m., so definitely some rain showers here. And this actually extends into our area here through about the lunchtime hour, possibly even into 2 p.m. You can definitely see some of these stronger cells developing to the southeast of Indianapolis here, indicated in the red. So we're definitely going to have to watch out here. And these are going to propagate or eject off to the northeast here. You can see they enter that slight risk area here, just to the northwest of Dayton, heading towards Bellefontaine. You can definitely see they're pretty strong here. And this is where it gets a little bit concerning, because it definitely looks like the models are picking up on appendages here, especially near Sidney, crossing I-75 here. So this is going to come through right near Anna, Bellefontaine, Russell's Point, West Liberty, and Urbana. This is around 5 p.m. So we're definitely going to have to watch out for this, because it could definitely be a strong wind event and also possibly a tornado event here. A couple of brief spin-ups. Especially looks like it's going to be a sort of bow echo event, so we're going to have to watch those bookend vortices here. And definitely have a lot of inflow coming up behind this storm. And as we head on to 6 p.m., this cell definitely looks to be persisting around Kenton, LaRue, and up through Upper Sandusky here. It's definitely going to cross I-23 and I-30 here through Upper Sandusky. So we're going to have to watch out for this. You can definitely see torrential rainfall with this storm system as well. A little appendage here towards Lima, so we'll definitely have to watch out for this. And as we move into 7 p.m., the storm is basically ejecting off towards the north of Mansfield. And you can see here as well, up near Norwalk and Vermilion in El Raya, you can definitely see along I-80 and I-90 here. You can definitely see those bigger cells definitely starting to form here, so we're going to have to watch out for those as well. Even down through Canton, all the way down through Newark, you can definitely see this Boeing segment here, so we have to keep an eye out on this. As we head into 8 p.m., these storms begin to enter the Pittsburgh area here, so they're crossing the West Virginia, Ohio, Pennsylvania area here, so we have to watch out for this. The stronger storms move over Lake Erie. So if you're out boating at this time, definitely make sure you guys get safe here, because this could definitely wreak havoc on that. You can definitely see a stronger cell to the south west of Cleveland here. This is 8 p.m. tomorrow. Even down to the southeast of Akron near Canton. So we're definitely going to get hit by some storms here in Canton, down through Salem as well. So we have to watch out for this. A few stronger blips near East Liverpool, coming through Uricksville, possibly even through Weirton. So we're going to have to watch this event very, very closely here. And as we head into 9 p.m., you can definitely see the Pittsburgh area could possibly get into some possible rumbles of thunder here, especially off to the northwest. This will be near Beaver Falls, Center Township, Aliquippa, up through Zelienople, eventually into Elwood City, which is a classic chase area for Justin and I, so we definitely have to watch this event for sure. This is going to cross 76 and eventually cross 79 here. You can definitely see up near Grove City, we have a lot of rain showers here, possibly some rumbles of thunder, especially along I-80 here in 376. So we're going to have to watch out for this, and into the northwest of Youngstown, coming into Boardman, Ohio, and Warren as well. We definitely have some heavy rain showers coming in. So we definitely have to watch out for this. Cleveland getting hit as well with some moderate to heavy rain around 9 p.m. The system actually quickly ejects the area, so it's going to be fast moving. So around 11 p.m., definitely the activity is waning here. So you can definitely see how fast that activity comes through. So definitely going to have to be on the lookout for this, especially right here around 6 p.m. tomorrow. Near Kenton here, up through La Rolle and Upper Sandusky. We're going to have to watch this event very, very closely. So let's take a look at some of the total precipitation that we're expecting from this storm as well. We'll definitely see. I don't think the new model has updated yet, but once that comes in, we'll definitely take a look at that as well. It's about 53% complete loading. But let's take a look at some of the precipitation amounts here. So let's go all the way through the period. Let's go through about 11 p.m. Tomorrow night. And let's take this off. Let's see here. Sometimes we can get this to disappear. Alright, let me see here. Let's go through 11. There we go. And let's take this through 11 p.m. tomorrow night. But you can definitely see some of these totals are definitely bringing in some rain through Columbus, a little over, almost near 1.5 inches here. So we're definitely going to have to watch out for this. Over near Dayton, a little bit more, definitely around 1.5 inches here, up through Richmond as well. Possibly some 3 to 4 inches of rain here to the southwest of Bellefontaine near Greenville and Sydney. So we're going to have to watch out for definitely flooded areas here. Remember, guys, if you encounter flooded roadways, definitely turn around. Don't drown. Your life is more important than where you're going. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Even up here through Cleveland as well, we're looking at about 1.5 inches of rainfall. Over the lakes here, we're looking at about 2 to 3 inches. We definitely have to watch out for that. In the Pittsburgh area, we can see around the same, even a little bit more here. So we're looking at possibly 1.5 inches to almost 1.75 inches of rain here. So we're going to have to keep an eye out on this. Definitely flooded roadways, ponding roads. Definitely hydroplaning is going to be a very, very major risk here. So we definitely have to watch out for this, guys. But just to reiterate, we do have a slight risk affecting western and central Ohio here tomorrow. Let's turn that risk back on really quickly. And let's get rid of the model data. That way we can see where the impacts are definitely going to be here. Alright, so we'll go to single site radar. We'll turn that off for 1 second here. Alright, guys, so just to reiterate, we have that slight risk extending from Greenville, Sydney, Bellefontaine, Salina, Lima here, Kenton, Upper Sandusky, Tifton, Norwalk, Mansfield, Ashland, and Marion here. And then we do have that marginal risk as well, stretching through Cleveland, Akron, Columbus, Dayton, Fort Wayne, and Toledo. And then eventually, if any storms do make it across the border here, it's possible we could get affected here at the World Weather Authority studio. This is around probably 9 to 10 p.m. here. But over in the slight risk, it's going to be about 4 to 6 p.m., so we're definitely have to watch out for that. But all right, guys, definitely appreciate you joining me for this brief live. So definitely an intense mid-level jet near 110 knots will be present. This could possibly bring down some gusty winds, some severe winds of about 70 mile per hour or more in areas in the yellow shaded region here. So we're going to have to watch out for that. And about possibly even 60 mile per hour winds in the green area. And then the light green, we could probably see about 40 to 50. So we're going to have to watch out for that. Definitely in the general thunderstorm area, we could see possibly some very, very small hail, less than pea-sized. We're looking about pea-sized to nickel-sized in the green shaded area here. And then in the yellow area, we could possibly see quarter-size or even half-dollar size hail tomorrow. And brief spin-up tornadoes as well, as we get some Boeing segments of the radar, and possibly some bookend vortices developing. So we're definitely going to have to watch out for that, guys. All right, well, appreciate you guys joining me. Definitely be careful tomorrow if you live in Ohio here. We're definitely going to have an interesting event for sure. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Definitely subscribe if you haven't done so, and enable notifications to ensure you do not miss any weather updates. We definitely appreciate that. Definitely like and share this video to get this information out there. But like I said, we definitely appreciate it, guys. All right. Hope you all have a good night. And always remember, never stop chasing.